Well, Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time, but this #1 contender believes that that distinction one day will belong to her. First order of business, dethroning the champion here tonight.
Yeah, she has to dethrone the champion, and a very good champion. But if confidence is the key, she has a ton of confidence. She believes that she's well prepared to do the unthinkable. No one believes that she's gonna get the job done tonight, except for the people that are gonna walk to the octagon with her. And in that strength, in that comfort in her team, she believes that she does something special tonight.
And I gotta say though, this is not your mother's women's flyweight division, right? Very hard to get a second crack if she's unable to break through tonight. All right, so here she is, the now two-time UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, Valentina Shevchenko. Man, did she turn back the clock and turn in a vintage performance at Sphere in regaining her title against Alexa Grasso. A lot of people did not think that she could look that good at this stage of her career.
You know, John, for me, it was all about her spirit, her will and her smarts. This young lady went into that fight with Alexa Grasso and implemented the right type of game plan. It wasn't any ego. She fought smart. We know she's a high-level striker, but it was the wrestling, the improved wrestling that allowed for her to recapture her championship. I love how smart she fought in that fight.
And now we'll see how she chooses to proceed tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic challenge. Valentina Shevchenko steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Viviane Araujo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Valentina Shevchenko.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, a lot of eyeballs on this fight tonight, and rightfully so. When it comes to this women's flyweight division, a lot of people feel as though Viviane Araujo is one of the women who could emerge to challenge Valentina Shevchenko. She's an outstanding striker, high fight IQ, certainly has a submission game as well that was evident in her early fights in Brazil. And now it is all in front of Viviane Araujo. If she can get a win tonight, the list to a flyweight title shot becomes significantly shorter. Both guys just so cool and collected. If you've never been to a UFC live event, there is an indescribable tension when there is a belt on the line. Nice feint there to the right by Viviane Araujo. All right, early on here in round 1, and a nice job by her to immediately get the clinch. Now we'll see if she can change levels and get this fight to the ground.
She knew where she needed to be, and she got there. This was the first aspect of the fight that she needed to win, and she has done exactly that. Nice change of position by this young lady. Great job. He's got an arm triangle chance here. Yep, arm triangle, that's tight. It looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She's doing a great job of controlling her. Now she's got to get her chest to the mat and let her shoulder do the rest of the work.
Oh, she got out.
She did a good job of rotating, bridging back into her opponent, creating momentum, getting her chest flat to the mat, and defending that arm triangle. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Ooh, look out. She got caught with that lead hook, and not for the first time.
I mean, that was a beautiful shot, John. It comes at her so fast. You can never tell when she's going to come because there's no wind-ups. She just really lets that hook go, and it gets to the target.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it again?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
Final seconds of round one. Round down.
All right, take a seat. Relaxa. Respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You good? You good? Let's go.
Round two here to... Just a slip there. Ooh, she landed a clean counter, and right after she was able to avoid the previous strike from her opponent. Beautiful work by Viviane Araujo.
That was a beautiful takedown that landed there.
Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. Oh, she's got her knee on the belly and now in a great position to ground and pound. Looks like she's employing the butterfly guard now, DC. Talk us through it.
Well, she's got to use it to elevate her opponent's hips. She's got to get her back to the octagon side to start using the fence as a barrier to get back to her feet.
Come on, busy.
Oh, nice.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Araujo's back into full guard. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. She's as good a ground striker as there is in this division. Landed another one there. Shevchenko gets up. She is back on the feet. Looked like maybe she could be the victim of a submission attempt there, but she works hard to get back upright. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. That right thigh really starting to show some bruising. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Another big takedown.
Araujo gets back up now. seconds here of round 2. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, take a deep breath. Foi muito bom. Foi perfeito esse último round, tá? Você botou ela no chão e você passou a guarda dela, mas você não finalizou ela.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC. And if you like punching technique, that round was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looks like a boxing fight. She does a great job of using her hands to set everything up. But she's so fast and she's so sharp with those punches, it allowed her to really control that round.
You okay? Ready? Let's go.
Round 3 up. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Nice combination there by Shevchenko, punctuates it with the kick, and if you're going to stand and trade with Shevchenko, better tighten up that defense.
Yeah, but that's usually what she does. She's very good at mixing it up and leaving you with a kick at the end. I think back to her fight with Holly Holm. I thought that was one of her greatest performances to date, when she was landing those beautiful combinations and really dictating to Holly how the fight played out.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, my favorite rap group, Onyx, would always say stick and move, and she is moving beautifully off that center line tonight.
John, that's exactly what she's doing. She's moving in, out, side to side. She's doing everything right defensively that then will lead to counter opportunity.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Just missed with the left there. There, that is a momentum-turning shot.
Yeah, she is a phenomenal fighter. She was fighting so beautifully, and then she got rocked. That was amazing. That is how fast things can change in the world of mixed martial arts.
Oh, she goes high, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. That leg kick hurt.
Seconds winding down in round 3. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so there's the end of the round, and you got to think her corner is going to take a long, hard look into her eyes to see if she wants to fight on here. She got stunned multiple times in that previous round.
I mean, you have to, right? If you're her coaches, if you're her trainer, you have to take a look to see if your fighter is even able to continue. I know she didn't go down. I know she just got stunned, but every time she got hurt, she was hurt very, very badly.
Ready? Good. Let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us. Straight right is there. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
John, she is hurt very, very bad. I cannot how well she set up that head kick. Now, she needs to find the finish.
Man, somehow, some way, she's still firing back.
Nice leg kick.
Well, she's proving strong here, engaging in the clinch as she tries to recover.
Well, she's trying to hold on to it. That's exactly what you need to do when you get hurt as bad as she was.
Oh! Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs. Her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
She's posturing up now. She's defending. Oh, she made that one count. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. Oh my goodness, she forced her to give up her back.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Shevchenko.
Big punch to the body.
Trying to pass the guard here, but prevented from doing so. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet.
Oh, and there it is. Seamless grappling transition to gain top position. Beautiful work by Valentina Shevchenko. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now...
20 minutes down, remarkably. We're still going on, 5 to go.
Another 10-8. A 10-8 round. I mean, jeez.
This is as good a performance as we have seen in the octagon from Shevchenko.
Stay alert. Stay focused.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Good. Come on,
Fifth and final round. Well, a nice block there and an even better counter straight by Viviane Araujo. Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Inside leg kick.
That leg's gonna be beat up. It's already getting beat up bad. Oh, that would hurt finally, yep.
Back to the feet now.
That punch landed very clean.
Shevchenko goes in for the level change now, and I would say that's a nice adjustment by her mid-fight. She was not getting the better of the striking exchanges there on the feet.
Come on, create that space. You gotta get out of there.
3 minutes now to decide the world title. Half guard for her now.
Let's go.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Valentina Shevchenko. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, my
that
goodness.
is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Oh, not anymore. She got out.
Unbelievable that she was able to survive that deep Ezekiel choke attack.
Ooh, she could get the submission here. Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Shevchenko. Another ground and pound strike lands. 1 minute to go in the fight. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Araujo. All right, she's working out of half guard now. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Valentina Shevchenko.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Araujo's looking to pass out of the half guard. One of the greatest title fights you will see. All right, so they go the championship distance here tonight, and there are few things as exciting in mixed martial arts than when a new UFC champion is crowned, and given what she did on the feet tonight, gotta think she's gonna get the nod.
She looked phenomenal. I mean, we spoke to her training camp all week, and they talked about how confident they were that her striking would carry her to victory. I believe she did enough. I believe it's only a matter of time until she is crowned the new champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Viviane Araujo.
Well, there is nothing in this sport quite like seeing a fighter who has yet to taste UFC gold become a champion for the first time. That is the reality we have here tonight. The fight goes the full